Hi, this is Joseph, and today I want to show you my new product, and it is a FlagsMaster. When you open the file, you have a FlagsMaster control in which we'll find multi-bases, flag, and FlagMaster. FlagsMaster have a user data with many submenus to control every detail of our flag. So start with base. We can choose from none. The reason of that I'll explain you after. So you have a none base, round base, a triangle base, and ellipse base. Here we have a field to put in material to change the rope. So we can easily change the rope material and color. Here we have all the control for the pole. We can choose from 60 type of tips. Here we have the pole 8, so we can extend the pole, and with the flags 8 we can up and down the flag along its 8, but it adapts itself to the 8 pole. Okay, then we have the rotation of the pole. We have the pole angle. I'll show you after what it means. Then we have the flag offset. And these simulate the strength of the wind, the drag of the wind on the rope. Central point and wind flag offset is a special commands that I'll show you after in special cases. Shape also. Flags is the core of FlagsMaster. Here we can choose from many menus, various type of flags, from countries to special flags. Here we have all the shapes of our flag: a square, 2x3, 4x3, 5x3, 60x9, 19x10, normal flag, a swallowtail and song, boogie, fanion, pennant, double pennant, and the wind flag. So start with the 4x3. This boolean activate a single flags menu. Here we have all the countries of the world, so we can choose every single country of the world. Okay, there are about 360 flags. Then in this menu we have a special flags of a corporation, flags of international agency. So when you check this, you can choose from this menu. Okay, and adapt every shape to our flag. We also have some Jolly Rogers to play with. Oh, we have a historic flag like this, like this. Okay. In this menu, we have all the flags of the United States countries. So you can choose the country we need, and go. In this menu, instead, we have all the alphanumeric code of the maritime language. So we have all the letters from Alpha to Zulu, special flags like the codes, the repeaters, and also the numbers from 0 to 9, the international code and the NATO code. I'll show you after with the alphas how it are shaped. If you want to, for example, load a special flag, graphic, logo from a work, you can write in this field the name of the image you want to load and drag it in the texture folder, right in the folder of all the textures. For example, if I take this S3 image and put it directly in the text folder. I can copy the name and paste in the field, or I write it directly. Red crescent.jpg, red crescent. Oh, I have to disable this. So go. This is the red crescent. Okay. Red skull. Red skull. Go. I've loaded red skull. Here we have also a simple image like render. Go. We have loaded our personal image without problem. If you want to use again the bunch of flags in the tool, you must check these fields. Okay, and overwrite this command. Next, we have a text manipulator. In this field, we can choose from alphas the relative alpha. So we can, for example, play with the Jolly Roger. Okay. Now we have a realtor flag, or maybe I want to change this alpha, so I click on the icon and the layer set select. I'll prepare to you a PSD file which it is contained here, alphas PSD, that contains all these layers. So you can choose from another alpha. Okay, and you have another alpha loaded on our flag. But this alpha you can apply to every flag, not only Jolly Roger. And so also the dirty channel. Dirty channel are 3 channel mixed, the first, the second and third. so we can play. Okay, I must relink. We have here 5 dirty maps, but you can add any image and load it in a fields. So 5, 2, 1. Okay, and now we can play. So increase and decrease the value. Okay, when you drag the slider for the of the first alpha, you make opaque entirely the texture. So I tell you that it's useful if you put in this field an image that you not must to work, and then adjust only the second and third field, so you can have your own dirty channel. Now I want to show you some particular cases of special flags that needs a special alpha. One of these is the Nepal. Okay, this is the flag of the Nepal. This is a special double pennant flag, but if you want to load it correctly, you must to have a 4x3 or yes 5x3 and load an appropriate alpha. I have prepared to you Nepal. Okay, return and activate. So you have right in your viewport the correct shape for the Nepal country. Or maybe when you want the flag of Oklahoma, Ohio, the Ohio flag is a particular Burgi flag. Okay, without alpha. But normal Burgi not correspond with the cats of the graphic of the lines of the Ohio flag. So you must load Ohio. Okay, and the square flag. This is the real Ohio flag. Okay, and also we can have a dirty channel. Okay, then deactivate alphas, change type of flag. Okay, deactivate the dirty. Now, as you can see, we can play with the Fresnel. Check this to have typical reflections of a new silk flag. Okay, this activates the Fresnel, while this tissue activate a map in the normal channel that simulate the texture grain of a material like a cotton. So we increase obviously the render time. If you check this, but for near clipping of the flag maybe are necessary if you want to have this type of tissue. So as you can see, the texture. Also, if you activate global illumination and ambient occlusion, the render time is increased a lot. Okay, you deactivate this. I want to show you now the transparency. If we load the sphere, put it on the back of our flag, okay, put the materials on it, okay. Now here we have no transparency, okay, but if we can play with this at 40%, we can start to see behind the flag. Like a real flag. If you want to activate the Fresnel, so you can have also reflections. Then it looks like a real new silk flag. Okay, delete the sphere. Also we have the thickness that we can activate. Okay, so as you can see, we can also increase or decrease the size of the thickness. But if you are away from the flag, it's better to uncheck this. So the render speed, thank you. Okay. Then Dynamics. Dynamics tab contains other two menus, first wind and the second wind. Also shear. Shear allows you to simulate the wind orientation. So when it flows, you can increase it to have more fluidity. Okay, and with the first wind we control a general wind. So changing this value, we can have also like we see after many flags in viewport, and no one equal to another, only changing these parameters. For the second wind, we have a wind that run across the flag surface in a diagonal mode. So we can simulate a stream of waves across the surface parallel to the first wind that flow in the x direction. Okay, so if you change this, we can change the angle. As you can see, now the flow is in this direction. If you go negative values, we will have a flow in this direction. Here we can increase or decrease the amplitude of this type of wind. So if we increase at the maximum, we can see the difference. Okay, and this is all for all the flags. This control 60/9. Okay, good. Now I want to show you vertical flag, the wind flag. Okay, the wind flag is a type of a tubular flag with its own texture. Wind flag. Okay, and has some special characteristics respect the other flags. So we can central point here, we can simulate a point of tension in the point where is it attached to the rope. Okay, also with the wind offset we can extend the strings that maintain it attached. Okay, now if we can play, the wind flag is the only flag that has no first wind. It you can control only the second wind. Okay, so you can change the direction of the flow. And now I want to show you that it also rotates on also on the heading, but also on the bank. And to show you how I can activate the dirty maps, so you can see it rotates. Okay, to simulate the flowing of the wind through it. Okay, now I want to show you how to duplicate this flag in a viewport to have multiple flags. When you want to duplicate this flag, you must copy flag null, this, but in the right way. For example, if I drag it in a viewport, in the objects manager, okay, I have a certain flag, or if I drag it with the control pressed directly in viewport, I have a third flag, okay, but I have only one flag master material. So if I want to change the flag of the third, the texture of the third flag, I not able to, okay, because the only material I have is the first material. So when I change the material of the first flag, I'll change every material. This is useful if you want to have 10 flags of the same with the same texture, but in other cases we want to have different flag, so we must copy it and paste in a regular way with the control or command copy, command paste, or edit menu, follow, then flag, edit, copy, edit, paste. Now, as you can see, as it has created a new material in the material manager, and now I drag it behind and I am able to choose another texture. Okay, so I duplicate another with the control copy, and I can change and now we have 3 flags in the viewport. If you want to modify the parameters for the dynamics, then we have three different flowing flags in the wind. Also, you can adjust the shear value, okay, so in such mode you can have 10-20 flags in viewport. Now I want to show you, for example, if you want to have another base, you can set base shape to none, and in multi-bases we can check straight or angled to have a base with a multiple supports. So now if I want to have 3 flags I copy this and drag it in position. One, two, three. In the pull control, we can rotate it about 90 degrees. So we have also we want, for example, difference height for 3 flags. We can have okay. Or we can use the angled base, so we can choose 3 flag master. We can angle it and take flag nulls, drag it in position, and now we have 3 inclinated flag with its own texture on it, with a different tip from each other. Okay. Well, here we have in the texture folder we have many folders with the relative texture of the tool. So if you want to add your own texture, you can add it to T0 extra here, or freely in the texture folder like this, but not in this folder. so you can't confuse. Okay, these are the countries, these are the special flags, these are American states, and this is the maritime flags. These also have all the meanings of the relative flags. So you can easily change, put to 0 the value, and then in the pole adjust pole angle, load the base, reset the rotation to 0, and this is. Oh, another one thing, we have 3 special commands for the Bergy tape flag. Okay, if we have this, we can also change the taper, the curvature, and with the fillet command pressed, we can have this type of modification to the flag. If we can reset the shear, we can see it better. Okay, so if you want to have some special flag, okay, shape, pole, flag, texture, dynamics, it's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry for my poor English. And see you later. Bye.